back with a suggestion that was suggested also a long time ago, probably over a year ago at this point. It's pretty lengthy. It's like almost 20 minutes long. It's 19.5 minutes long. So I don't know who this person is that's basically saying that what this video is, but basically, Lil Tay was supposed to visit XXXtentacion. I don't know how to exactly say that, but she was supposed to visit XXXtentacion the day he was shot. Hashtag do not free Lil Tay. So I guess Lil Tay's in jail. I don't know. I remember when this murder happened. It was about 3 years ago. I did look it up just because I wasn't too sure at that time. But basically, Lil Tay's the musical artist I see. I don't know how old she is, but I guess that's Lil Tay. But I don't know how old she is. Let me look up her age, because apparently she looks like she's like freaking 5. How old is she? You gonna tell me her age or not? No? Okay, well, cool. If you guys know her age, 9 years old? Wait, okay, I don't know if that's right or not. Please let me know what age she is, because I don't know. Apparently a 12-year-old girl is in jail because she killed XX10. I don't fucking know. All I know is it was a burglary, that a robbery that he was murdered in, which R.I.P. to him. He did not deserve that. That was pretty fucked up. Of course, I don't know the whole story behind it, but this was suggested. So Lil Tay was supposed to visit XXX the day he was shot, and so she didn't actually. She was supposed to. So I guess before she came, he died. So maybe she set it up or something. So maybe, I don't fucking know. But if she's 9 or 12, then do you really think she did that? Because, I don't know, I'm confused. But it's basically 19.5 minutes long. I hope I don't fall asleep during this video, because I'm tired. But let's go.
So make sure you guys check out Lovelyti.net or Amazon.com/shop.
Hey, assume this girl's gonna explain.
For all your tea sipping needs. Thank you guys so much for the support, and stay tuned for the video. Alright, y'all. I hope you guys are doing good today. So I want to come on here and talk about the whole free Lil Tay situation. A lot of y'all been in my DMs talking about Tay done got kidnapped. You gotta make a video. We got a free Lil Tay. Her father done kidnapped. Just all this dumb shit, okay? I am here to say no. Do not free Lil Tay, okay? Lil Tay is in good hands. I'm going to show you why, okay? Now, for y'all who don't know, Lil Tay, I did some videos about her. She was a little 9-year-old white and Asian girl. Her name was Lil Tay, and she called herself the youngest flexer of the century. And she got on my damn nerves. She was going all over Instagram, wilding out, and, you know, kicking cars, and hanging with Chief Keef, and all these rappers. You know, all these Chicago rappers were co-signing for fuckery. Y'all go ahead and check out some of these videos of Lil Tay. Check this out.
Lil Tay out here balling in the eye gate. I dropped 200 racks on this car, and I'm only 9 years old. I got the keys to this car.
Yo, she seems like a little bitch.
These are butterfly wings. Y'all haven't seen this car in your lives. I've been driving this around the Beverly Hills area, and I'm only 9 years old. I got no license, but I ain't ever gonna get no license. Message to all y'all broke ass haters. Y'all ain't doing it like Lil Tay. This is why all y'all fucking haters hate me, bitch. This shit cost me $200,000. I'm only 9 years old. I ain't got no license, but I still drive this sports car, bitch. Your favorite rapper ain't even doing it like Lil Tay. It's Lil Tay. Let me tell y'all something. This shit costs more to your rent. My toilet costs more to your rent. Everything in my bathroom costs more to your rent.
You're 9.
Everything here.
Fucking slap the bitch. Like, what the fuck? She's being a little brat.
Also, when I was 6 years old, I lived in Atlanta, and I was broke as hell. But one day I woke up, I said to myself, I ain't gonna be broke no more. So I got up and I started working hard, moving bricks, and now we be living in the hills. See that view? Y'all don't have that view, and I be holding your mama's rent. This bed cost me a Lamborghini, and I worked hard. So if y'all work hard, y'all can accomplish your dreams just like I did. Woo.
But you're 9. You probably didn't do shit with your life.
Trap house. Me and my Billy buzzing on a whole lot of gang shit, and we be moving bricks. I'm only 9 years old.
I get it. You're 9. Shut up.
Stop the Smith and Wesson. We keep a big chopper on us on the streets. Bitch, if y'all try to mess with us, I'ma shit on your mom. We had a whole lot of gang shit.
Pardon me?
I'm 6-star hotels. And I got the iPhone X. What y'all broke ass bitches have? Y'all have iPhone 5. And I'll be drinking your college tuition, bitch. Lil Tay be drinking good. I got this Gucci lip roller. This shit cost me $6,000. And I'll be using it to brush up all y'all
6,000. Who the fuck says 6,000?
This iPhone cost me $2,000. What y'all know about that
father saw those videos of Lil Tay wilding out. Then it came out that her mother was behind all this foolishness. There were even videos where you would see her mother and her brother. They're like in the background recording her, telling her what to say, things like that. Her mother was a realtor, and her boss that she was working for was the one living this lifestyle, was the one living lavish. It was his home that the mother was putting Lil Tay in and having her say certain things.
That's
in
so
homes that
stupid.
they were staging to be sold. It was also his car that Lil Tay was flexing in and driving. I mean, it was just a bunch of mess going on. So
That's
then
fucked up.
mysteriously, in June, all of a sudden Lil Tay's Instagram account went completely silent. All of her videos, everything was deleted. And a lot of folks been like, you know, where's Lil Tay? What's going on with her? Nobody had seen her. Then recently, just about 2-3 days ago, somebody who's supposedly a family friend or somebody who's supposedly responsible or helped Tay in the past with some type of, you know, personal assistant, is spilling all the tea on Lil Tay's dad. And they're basically saying that Lil Tay is now with the father. And to me, it's very obvious that the mother, okay, who wasn't much of a mother, lost custody of Lil Tay, and Lil Tay is now living with her father.
It makes sense. She's
This
stupid.
person shared on Instagram. I'm going to go ahead and read this to y'all real quick. So the person running Tay's account, they say this. Let me reveal the truth that millions of people have been asking for months. This was the last time Lil Tay was happy, 2 hours before Christopher John Hope, her abusive absentee father, I will go into details in the next post, who hasn't been in her life for years, handed her a court order forcing her to go to his home in Canada, in which she was constantly abused by Hope and his wife. He banned her off of social media because he was afraid she was going to expose the truth to the world, the truth of what he has done and hasn't been punished for.
Shit.
For the past few months, he's been trying to destroy Tay and her mother's life for his own financial gain. I am someone who previously worked with Tay and have seen everything unfold since the beginning. I will not stay silent about this any longer. Christopher John Hope is trying to grab at her fame, money, and ultimately
So both her
take Tay
parents are
away from
basically
her mother,
garbage.
who has loved and cared for Tay all her life. Something Christopher John Hope has never done. Hashtag free Lil Tay. Then they go on to say, part 2. The court order that was issued required Lil Tay to be at Christopher John Hope's residence by 4 p.m. on June 3rd. Tay and Angela were forced to rush to his home or else he would have Tay's mother arrested. This was Tay's first encounter with Christopher John Hope in a very long time. It was very difficult for her to stand face to face with the person that abused her for many years, but she had no choice. This horrible man threatened Tay's mom to have her arrested and sued and have Tay placed in foster care if she did not obey the court order. But where was he before Tay was famous?
Right.
Hashtag free Lil Tay.
That is true. That's fucked up. What a bad dad.
Honey. All right, so you guys just heard what that person said. So now this is what bothers me about the whole situation, because I see a lot of people are getting invested in the story, and mainly young people, because again, Tay, her whole persona was geared towards young kids. So all these folks are upset. They're saying that Lil Tay was kidnapped by her father, he's an abuser, and all this other shit, okay? Now what's funny is that this person did not start posting this until the father got custody of Tay. What truth was Lil Tay trying to put out there? The only thing that Lil Tay was posting on her Instagram page for months was the fact that she was the youngest flexer of the century, and her mother co-signed the fuckery.
How would you respond to critics who would say, oh, you're just going to try to profit off your daughter now?
No one's forcing me to do this. That's not true that she wants to make money off of me.
And what about those homes she claims to own? GMA talked to Mom Angie's former boss at a Vancouver real estate firm.
Yeah,
who
she does
told
go
us
too far.
Lil Tay filmed using his car and some of his properties for sale, all without his approval.
I didn't shoot in anyone else's house.
My ass.
You didn't shoot in anyone else's house. Just like...
No one has proof that I did.
And who's behind the shocking content on Lil Tay's social media accounts?
Gucci,
My
really?
mom doesn't run social media. I use my own Instagram.
These images will live on and follow you for the rest of your life. Is a 9-year-old really capable of making this kind of decision?
This is my decision. I'm happy with.
She is a well-mannered and a great kid.
My
But
ass.
that's not what comes across on the internet.
Right.
People think it's like funny, I guess, because I'm 9 years old and I've accomplished so much.
I'm glad that the court system got involved and got Lil Tay out the house. The problem is now the money bag has stopped, okay? And the mother is upset. I don't believe this is a friend or a personal assistant writing this shit. I believe the person behind all of these Instagram posts is none other than Lil Tay's mother, okay? Lil Tay was in an abusive situation, but not by the hands of her father, who the court deemed fit for Lil Tay to go live with, but the abuse was being placed upon her by her mother and her little brother, okay? And the reason why I know that, not just my intuition, but the fact that Lovelyti basically busted them all out back in June. Lovelyti came out and spoke and stood up for Lil Tay and called out Lil Tay's brother and also called out the mother. How they would make her say all types of ratchet stuff and how they would make her do things until she would cry. You know, like if she wasn't flexing hard enough, her brother would go off on her because he himself wants to be the next Rice Gum, and he thought that he could get famous by pimping out his little sister.
Oh my
the
God.
mother saw endorsement deals coming to Lil Tay via Instagram, so she had no problem with how her children were getting money, okay? And if you're not going to be a parent, eventually the law will step in and they will find a fitting home for your children, okay?
Exactly.
And this is what happened, and right now Lil Tay's mom is salty, so she's trying to concoct all this bullshit and act like Lil Tay's in danger because she wants her daughter back with her so she can continue milking the whole Lil Tay persona. Let me go ahead and refresh y'all's memory and play out what Lovelyti had to say a few months ago when concerning the disappearance of Lil Tay off of social media. Y'all go ahead and check this out.
Let me tell you, Lil Tay is a little girl, a 10-year-old girl who came from Canada, Vancouver, who plays ballet. You know what I'm saying? She don't know nothing about no rappers. She don't know nothing about flexing. It's her brother that runs her account, and it's her brother that tells her what to do, and it's her brother in her ear. Like, her brother does all the captions. Y'all think y'all DM Lil Tay? No, y'all DM her brother, Jason. And, like, it's just her brother in her ear telling her what to do. Like, he makes her cry. Like, we went to a GQ concert, and she did really good, and afterwards, he started yelling at her. Was like, why'd you do that? You did it wrong, da-da-da-da-da. And then she started crying because, like, she's 10 years old. She doesn't know how to handle all that.
Alright, so you guys just saw what Lovelyti had to say, and y'all know I'm not no fan of Lovelyti like that, but in this video, that's
I have no
probably
idea
like
who
the
that girl
most
is.
likable and honest and open that Lovelyti has ever come off to me. That was the real Vicky. That ghetto, ratchet, you know, wannabe wigger persona that she tries to perpetuate, that's not the real her. That's just a bullshit-ass character. That was the real Vicky. That was the real Vicky doing the right thing and standing up for this young girl, okay? Another thing that really has me pissed off about this whole situation, it's one thing if you want to drag the father and you want to sit here and, you know, start this little hashtag Free Tay and say all this slanderous bullshit about the father because you're in your feelings. What you're not going to do, Lil Tay's mom, who's behind that account 9 times out of 10, is sit there and drag a dead young black man into y'all's fuckery, okay? Now she's trying to garner more sympathy by saying that Lil Tay could have potentially saved XXXtentacion from death because Lil Tay was supposed to go do a charity event with XXX. As we all know, before he got killed, he was going to do a big charity event in Florida. He had reached out to several people on social media, and I guess Lil Tay being one of them. So they went ahead and they shared these DMs between XXX and Lil Tay.
Yep, that's Lil Tay and him. Am I supposed to read that? Manipulate and transmute the energy your way by doing some sort of small charity that will make the okay, I missed it. You lie about everything right now. That's a diss from Tay to Christopher.
And so she agreed to go. The father, being a father, basically said no. You're not going down to Florida. You're not doing a charity event with some random rapper, you know what I'm saying, that I don't know. Because again, people are forgetting this little girl is 9 or 10 years old. It's not like she's 17. She's a child. So my kids ask to do shit all the time and I tell them no. No is no. Who gives a damn if the father won't let her go down there and go do a charity event with XXX? That's his right as a father. Just because a 9-year-old wants to do something doesn't mean that she has the right to go do it. If he says no, then it's no. Fuck all y'all and y'all's feelings because the father wouldn't let her go do a charity event with X. Who gives a damn? And this person is only writing this and putting out this out there in hopes of trying to garner sympathy, and that's not okay. Lil Tay couldn't have saved that man. These boys killed that man in that motorcycle shop because it was his time to go. So now to try and say that Lil Tay's father is somehow the cause or the reason that XXX was killed, and somehow Lil Tay was allowed to fly down there and go do this charity event, that XXX would have picked her up from the airport, meaning that he wouldn't have ended up at the motorcycle shop, he wouldn't have, ran across those guys and he wouldn't have been killed. That is so disrespectful to his memory. That is so disrespectful to his mother. That is so disrespectful to his unborn child. At the end of the day, this was God's plan. It was meant for him to, leave this earth, you know what I mean? And for them to try and sit there and attach Lil Tay to this and try and use that to garner sympathy and try and use that to garner hate against this man who's trying to be a father, I think is bullshit. People need to wake up. I was so pissed when I saw that post. Like, how dare you? How dare you try and even attach this child to this young man's death and say that somehow this child could have stopped the events that happened to XXX? They're basically disrespecting this young man's memory. This entire situation is just straight foolish to me. This is nothing more than a money grab. This is a business venture to this woman and her little brother. So much so that Designer even busted them out, okay? They try to DM Designer, the rapper, and basically say, can you start the hashtag? Can you join in the hashtag Free Lil Tay? And Designer was like, fuck no. I'm not joining in shit. Because remember when I reached out to you to do some, collaboration, I don't know what the hell he wanted to do with this 9-year-old girl, if it was music or, just show up in the video like they were doing with Chief Keef, I don't know. But he said that he had reached out to them to do some type of, venture. And the person who's running Lil Tay's account, who for the most part is her brother, because Lovelyti said so, basically told Designer, if you want to do something with Lil Tay, it's going to cost you $5 grand. Okay? So this was a money-making venture for them. And had Designer paid the money, they'd have been $5,000 richer. Trust me, a lot of people were paying this little girl money because of her persona. She got verified on Instagram. A lot of people were following her. She had eyeballs on her account. So people were willing to drop them money for endorsements. And Designer caught this out. I want you guys to go ahead and watch this video that Designer posted the other day. And also the DM that he showed as well. Check this out.
Man, for all y'all upcoming people, man, you know what I'm saying? Remember, man, the game is like this. One hand wash the other. If you don't help me, I don't help you. So if you see how that goes, I know you're a little girl, but this is how the game goes. Always help.
All right, so you guys just saw what Designer had to say. Designer's not here for the foolishness or the fuck shit, okay? And it also sounds like he has some new music in the works as well, okay? So, it's about time, Designer. We haven't heard nothing from you in a long damn time. With that being said, I'm not falling for this Free Lil Tay hashtag. That is nobody else behind that hashtag, behind that Instagram account besides her mother. The gravy train has stopped. Okay, the mother looks like a damn fool. Everybody done seen the mother on national television. It's probably hard for her to get a real job because people are looking at her as a shitty mother. So now what's the best way to try and change perception? Act like your daughter was kidnapped and taken away by this big bad absentee father, you know what I mean? And his scamming wife and all the bullshit that she's saying. Where was all of this when you had custody of Tay and you were making money off of Tay? Why weren't y'all speaking about this absentee abusive father way back then? Why is this not being brought up now that you lost custody of this little girl and the father's doing the right thing? He's doing what he's supposed to do as a father. A 9-year-old does not belong on Instagram flexing and saying that she's going to be the biggest flexer of the century, okay? A 9-year-old needs to enjoy being a 9-year-old child, needs to enjoy school and their friends and living life. She has her whole world to be an adult and be a flexer and do all that fuck shit when she turns 18. But at 9 and 10 years old, her father is doing the right thing by keeping her off of social media, keeping her head in them damn books, and staying on top of her and not allowing her to fly all over the country behind grown-ass black male rappers. I mean, this mother had no damn shame. Had something happened to her daughter, had her daughter been abused or beat up or molested, the mother would never be able to forgive herself. But to her, it was worth it to let Lil Tay, do all this fuck shit because there was money in it for her and her brother and everything else. These two people are simply using this little girl. That little girl was simply a vessel for the brother and for the mother to make money off of her. And I'm glad that the father has stepped in. I'm glad that the courts did the right thing and they granted the father custody of his child. So I don't feel bad for this woman. Hell nah. Do not free Lil Tay. Keep Lil Tay right where she's at with her father in a stable environment, not being abused, not being told what to say on social media, not being force-fed words and everything else. Her father's allowing her to be a child. Anyways, this story just got me hot. Let's go ahead and get the discussion popping. Go ahead and leave a comment. Let me know your thoughts on this entire crazy situation concerning this whole Free Lil Tay hashtag. Who do you guys think is behind posting all the bullshit they're posting on Lil Tay's Instagram? Do you agree with me that 9 times out of 10 it's the mother behind it, and the mother's just trying to make herself look good and trying to, you know, create all of this so that way she can get custody back of Lil Tay so she can continue pimping her? And then how do you guys feel about them trying to attach Tay to the XXXtentacion situation by basically saying that, you know, it's Lil Tay's father's fault for not allowing her to do the charity, and had she been allowed to do the charity, XXX would still be here. And then last but not least, how do you guys feel about what Vicky had to say months ago, and then also what Designer had to say about the situation as well? So let's go ahead and get the discussion popping. Go ahead and leave a comment. All right, deuces.
She literally she says the same thing I say. I always say deuces. Anyways, that was actually a good video. Honestly, I didn't expect the video to be, like, I was actually kind of into that video. I was like looking at it, I was like listening. Like, honestly, that's a big discussion. Like, I didn't know who Lil Tay was. Like, I did not know if she was a kid, like Lil Tay. But like, there is Lil Uzi Vert. He's not a little kid. He's like what, 20, 25? I don't know. So he's not a little kid. So I'm thinking Lil Tay. What is she, like a teenager, an adult? Like, is that just her name, Lil Tay? Like, or is she actually Lil Tay? And she actually is Lil Tay. So I'm assuming now, I don't know when this video was released, but she was 9 at that point. Maybe she's 10 or 11 at this point, or maybe 12. Who knows? But anyways, that's pretty fucked up. That her own mom and brother are basically using her. So basically, it's not even necessarily Lil Tay's fault. Like, she's basically being forced to say all that stuff by her mom and the brother. So like, basically on the TV, she's like, yeah, like she's basically forced to do all that. I was gonna say, what a spoiled little bitch, because that's just what it looks like, right? Like, well, what a spoiled little brat. But if the parents are making her do that, or if the mom is making her do that, that's pretty fucked up, and the brother too. So because she was being so fucked up and like basically like pimping her daughter, like Lovelyti, or what? Sorry, what's her name? Like Lovelyti or something. I think that's her YouTube name. I don't mind watching more videos of her. I know that you guys suggested a few videos of lovely person, which I think that's her. She's a good person, or she seems like a good storyteller at least. I gotta sneeze. No. I've sneezed a lot recently, I don't know why. I can't sneeze, fuck, I hate when that happens. Anyways, sorry. Yeah, so basically, Lil Tay is basically being controlled by her brother and her mom, which is really sad. So basically, once the dad, like once the courts and everyone found out, I guess, they basically granted the dad, the dad basically, I was gonna say possession, custody, not possession, custody. I gotta sneeze again. Oh god, anyways. Yeah, so basically they granted the dad custody because the mom was obviously being a little bitch. So because of that, they think that so basically, like, she went and ghosted off social media because she was with the dad. Because the dad basically let her be a child and let her live life as a child away from social media, away from these random 20, 30-year-old rappers. And when she's only 9, which makes sense. Like, it's like, be a 9-year-old. You don't need to be on Instagram. You don't need to be freaking saying all this crap. Like, go to school, be a good little kid. So basically, because the mom was losing out on money because the daughter was gone, she basically posted the Instagram post saying that, oh yeah, the dad's abusive, basically saying free Lil Tay so she can be freed from the dad, so she can come back to the mom so she can pimp her all over again. Which, if that is the case, that is pretty fucked up. Obviously, I don't know anything about this. I don't know if her story's true. I don't know if that wasn't, if the dad is actually abusive. Of course, I don't know, right? Like, no one really knows the truth, and only them. Like, again, I didn't even know what this shit was. Like, I was just kind of like looking at this video and I was like, wait, who the fuck is Lil Tay? I know the XXX thing, I know that he died a few years ago, but I don't know how. Like, I obviously looked it up and stuff like that, so now I know how or why. And it's also pretty fucked up. They were saying, oh yeah, like, if the dad said yes to her hanging out with XX and he'd still be alive. What the fuck does a 9-year-old have to do with like a 25-year-old? Like, how the fuck would he prevent the death? Or how the fuck would Lil Tay prevent the death? That's so stupid. Like, that's pretty fucked up. Anyways, yeah, that's just messed up in my opinion. I don't know why they would think that, or why they would just like kind of conclude that as like a thingy. Honestly, I don't know. But again, that is pretty messed up in my opinion. I don't know what else to say. It's pretty fucked up that the dad is being accused of being all that. Again, he still could be. Of course, we don't know if this is true. But that's what a Lovelyti or whatever her name is saying, right? So honestly, obviously, if that's the case, do not free Lil Tay because she's safe with her father. And then the brother and mom are just basically abusing her, basically using her for money. And then the whole thing with that other guy, I forgot his name, but the rapper, the one that was basically charged $5,000 to see Lil Tay. So he was like, fuck that shit, I'm not doing that. $5,000, fuck out of here. Are you fucking dying and you want $5,000 for me to see you? It ain't worth it. So basically, I do agree the whole thing does seem like a money grab. And again, it does make sense if the mom is behind it, because like she's just being a little bitch. She just wants all the money. Like that's terrible. How do you use your kids like that? That is so fucked up. Anyways, if you guys did enjoy this video, I'm sorry, I'm sick and everything, but I still want to give you guys reactions. I'm still, you know, reacting normally as I would, just with a hint of sniffles and some sneezing and coughing. Anyways, yeah, this is going to be the end of this video. If you guys agree with Lovelyti, let me know in the comments below. Again, I had no idea what was going on. So basically this whole 20-minute video basically explained the whole thing of what's happening or what potentially is happening. So yeah, damn. Yeah, be sure to subscribe if you are new. Be sure to turn on post notifications and wish me luck that I feel better soon. Should probably take some stuff. I should probably eat breakfast. It's 2:45 p.m. and I haven't had breakfast yet. I got up around noon though, so I guess I should say brunch, but anyways, yeah, I really hope that Lil Tay is safe with her dad, not being like a little brat anymore. Again, if it wasn't her fault, like, because I know how some kids are just spoiled and they just act like a little bitch on their own. Apparently she was not acting like a little bitch on her own. It was like the parents, or it was the mom and the brother basically doing that to her, which is really fucked up. So, just to clarify, they're also from Canada. They were born in Canada, like they're Canadian? Or like, did they move to Canada? Like, what happened there? Let me know. Let me know if you guys are like, you know, aware of this. If you guys have any more information to add to make me understand the situation better, or any proof that this is true, please let me know, because I'm actually really curious now. With all that being said, that is it. I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching, and be sure to comment any more suggestions by Lovelyti or anybody that you guys want me to react to. I will try doing the reactions a lot sooner than 1 year. Than 1 year later, I mean. So with that being said, I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Deuces.